Hey everybody, as you can see, I'm still alive. Thank you so much for all your inquiries and your well wishes. I just wanted to let you know though, I'm like fully vaccinated with a booster, and I've had a flu vaccine too, the flu vaccine, right? And I wear a mask when I enter a building. Okay, so I'm very careful and everything, and I still came down with whatever. They don't know what to call this, but they're calling it a flu. It's I didn't get it as severe as I would have if I didn't have a vaccine, but it lingers, excuse me, for a very long time. Okay, and it feels different than a flu, but I just thought I'd let you know to take this very seriously if you come down with something like this and you've never felt like this before. It's something a little different. Lucky me, huh? Well, anyways, welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of December 19th, Monday through Sunday, December 25th, Christmas. Okay, there's only a few major aspects this week, and on Tuesday, Jupiter did move back into Aries. Okay, so all the aspects are actually from the planets, the inner planets that are in Capricorn right now, the Sun, Venus, and Mercury. So on Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in Capricorn squares Jupiter in Aries, and on the same day, Venus in Capricorn trines Uranus in Taurus. On Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces. So everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, and now for your forecast. Okay, Gemini. So on Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in Capricorn in your 8th house squares Jupiter in Aries in your 11th house, and on the same day, Venus in Capricorn in your 8th house trines Uranus in your 12th house where you have Taurus, okay? So, all these planets are in your 8th house of other people's money and resources. It's shared property, shared debt even, but it's passive money. There's a new moon here on the 23rd, so new beginning some way or other going on here. These are things that possibly you share with a partner or, a spouse or something or other. So the square to Jupiter in your 11th house of sociability, it's like your friends, your acquaintances, where you guys hang out at, any kind of organization that you belong to. Having Jupiter here, back here, just moved into Aries again on the 20th, means that maybe you had, while Jupiter is here, you've had like a new person come into your life, a new friend possibly, or a new contact of some kind, or you joined some kind of organization or a group, even if it's like a social media group that you're part of now or whatever. But anyways, it's a square and it's not a very big deal. I always say aspects to and from Jupiter are never bad. Okay, all this is, it's regarding money or possibly things that you have at your disposal that are yours, resources, okay? And whether you're willing to share them with a group or your friends, or pay somebody's way or something or other to some kind of, social event. Or someone could actually even be offering to do this for you, okay? With the trine from Venus in your 8th house, okay, to Uranus in your 12th house of behind the scenes matters, occurrences, even actions taken by you or someone else, okay? There could be, let's say, maybe a little bit of hidden motives to someone if they are offering to do something for you right now. It could even have a little bit of a crush on you maybe, or you them. Or, there's also the possibility, okay, the 8th house is the house of inheritance and legacies. And you know, the planet Pluto's been transiting here for years now. Pluto, along with Mars, is the natural ruler of this house, okay? And Scorpio is the natural ruler of the house, the sign. Okay, so this is a planet or a house of endings and new beginnings. Something dying off in some way or other. And that's obviously already occurred here with Pluto being here for as long as it has been. It could be a part of your personality. It could have been a person that left your life in one way or other. Either they moved away or they passed away. You know, something like that. But you have benefited from someone in some way or other that could possibly have to remain a secret. Okay, as long as that planet Uranus is in your 12th house of secrets and confidences, okay, and things happening behind the scenes. There's always something going to be going on either by you or someone else, or you are in cahoots with somebody, you know, in regards to, it could be money, you know, it could be an inheritance, it could be shared anything, something that you're sharing with someone or they're sharing with you. It's resources or it's money. Okay, whatever. On Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn in your 8th house, sextiles Neptune in your 10th house of Pisces. So, you know, Jupiter was just here in Pisces. It moved back into Aries on the 20th. So it spent a little bit of time in your 10th house of your career and your social and professional status, public status, okay, how you're known by reputation. So this very nice sextile from your 8th house of other people's resources means that there's somebody that could possibly see you worth investing in or backing, or even if it's just lending you something that you need to help further your career or your reputation, your personal reputation. They could even just be putting in a good word for you with someone, or vouching for you in some way or other. But yeah, that's about it. You know, it looks like a very nice time actually for this week for you. Okay. So for Pisces, on Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in Capricorn in your 11th house squares Jupiter in your 2nd house of Aries. And on the same day, Venus in Capricorn in your 11th house trines Uranus, transiting in your 3rd house of Taurus. So with all these planets in your 11th house of your most sociable house, okay, and it's not just because the holidays are out there, right? The sun is here every time this time every year. So it may just feel like you want to get out and see everybody and all that because it's the holidays, but that's true, but it's also because the sun is in your most sociable house at this time, and you really do feel like getting out and like attending at least some kind of live event with your friends, or just with whomever. See a live band, or go see a show or something or other, or attend some kind of holiday gathering or a party or something or other. Okay, now the square to Jupiter in your 2nd house of income and money. You know, a lot of times, you know, Jupiter was just in your 1st house, so it renewed a couple things, possibly a friendship with someone that maybe you met like this year or something or other, or you resumed something that, you know, when Jupiter's in your sign, or at least in your 1st house, it urges you to try something you've always wanted to do. Okay, so could be you're picking that back up again. I don't know if you're parasailing or bungee jumping. I doubt if it's anything like that, but it could be. Okay, you don't have to be all daredevil here, right? But this square to Jupiter in your 2nd house may make you feel like, yeah, I can do anything. You know, Jupiter is in a money house. It makes you feel like you've got never-ending money coming in. So you feel like doing whatever, you know, spending money on a good time. Let's go out and see this and that and hang out with my friends and all that, which isn't bad, actually. Okay. On the same day, Venus in your 11th house trining Uranus in your 3rd house of your like your immediate area, your neighborhood, your neighbors, your siblings, cousins, local travel, communications, big communication house. So I would think that maybe you are getting together, even if it's just for lunch or something, or you're going to some business in your area, or you could even be taking a little bit of a day trip somewhere, even an overnighter or whatever, but it's to have fun. And I don't think you're spending a ton of money either, but you're going to spend it anyway. Okay, even if you're like being told that, you know, it could be expensive, you're worth it. You're like L'Oreal, right? I've mentioned that before, I think, with your sign. You're worth it. Okay, so on Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn in your 11th house, sextiles Neptune in your first house, okay, of Pisces. So, you know, your friends are complimenting you in a way. You know, they want you around. They're inviting you to do things. They really appreciate your personality. Okay, they're helping to bring out the best of your personality. But when things like this are going on, it seems like people appreciate you more. They want you there. They want you at their gatherings, or they feel better when you're around. Okay. So for Scorpio, on Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in Capricorn in your 3rd house squares Jupiter in Aries in your 6th house. And on the same day, Venus in Capricorn in your 3rd house trines Uranus, transiting in your 7th house of Taurus. So, you know, the square from your 3rd house to your 6th house of, like the workplace, work, co-workers, the kind of work you do, it's also the house of service, okay? 3rd house is your immediate area, the places you would encounter throughout the normal course of your day. It is like your daily life. 6th house is also your daily life, but it's more like your schedule and the things you do, like brush your teeth, comb your hair. Hopefully you do that, right? Well, anyways, so the square isn't bad at all, okay? You could be like, I don't know, maybe blowing off work even to do something a lot more fun in your, you know, in your immediate area. You know, you could possibly be getting together with 3rd houses, also siblings and cousins. But it is your neighbors, though, too. And there's just like lots of planets here right now. It is the house of local travel, like overnight, day trips, something like that, weekend trip, and communications. Big communication house. So I'd have to say, and there's a new moon here on the 23rd, which will bring like a new beginning in some way or other. So as far as the house of service goes, the 6th house, you know, maybe you're making some kind of arrangement with someone. It could be a family member, could be a co-worker even, that I always call the service part of it a 50-50 thing, where someone needs your help, so they offer to do something for you in return, and you both benefit from the setup, okay, the arrangement. So something like that could be going on right now, okay? At the same time, on the same day, Venus in your 3rd house trines Uranus in your 7th house, okay, of close relationships and partnerships. This is with a business, a spouse, a romantic, or even just a close friend, that kind of close relationship. And I believe that maybe you are doing something with one of these kind of people, whoever has that status in your life. That is fun, you know, it's something fun. Or you could even just really be having some kind of contact with them. This could even be one of those things where you run into somebody, possibly, okay, while you're out running around the neighborhood, you know, that maybe you used to date, or were always interested in dating, you know. So you could be striking up some kind of relationship with somebody, you know. Maybe they're just inviting you to, or letting you know that something is going on, like this week or next week or whatever, and they're, you know, telling you about it, maybe hoping that you'll show up there, or at least asking you if you want to go. Okay, on Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn in your 3rd house sextiles Neptune in your 5th house of Pisces. Okay, so we're back to this little bit of romantic kind of thing, okay? 5th house is the house of romance and fun and gambling and creativity and all that other stuff, but it is the house of parties, you know, so that's why I think, you know, somebody's going to invite you to something, or you are possibly, you know, throwing one yourself, a party or some kind of get-together, or, you know, something fun. You're asking, somebody's asking you if you want to do something fun, okay? And it could be, again, like short-distance travel, or it's just something in your immediate area, in your neighborhood. Okay, so for Aries, on Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in Capricorn in your 10th house squares Jupiter in your 1st house of Aries. And on the same day, Venus in your 10th house of Capricorn trines Uranus in your 2nd house of Taurus. So, very nice transits, actually. The square from the Sun to Jupiter in your 1st house just means that you're like letting, I guess, a higher up know, or if you're self-employed, a client know, or anyone that has any kind of clout, you know, that you would like them to know that this, and this has to take place in order for you to, I don't know, accept their terms as far as money goes. Because on the same day you have Venus trine Uranus in your 2nd house of income. Okay, so somebody could be, you know, offering you work, or, you know, hiring you, or even if you don't work at all, there's something about your personal reputation that's enhancing your ability to bring in money. Okay, but you're not being cocky. You're just being truthful about what needs to take place in order for you to do whatever it is whomever wants you to do in order to get this income. Okay, but because Venus is in your 10th house, you're very appealing right now and persuasive, so you will more than likely get exactly what you want. And you could even be surprised if you say something really ridiculous, like a really a large amount of money, that they agree to it. Okay, nothing like pushing your luck, but in this case it actually works. Okay, on Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn in your 10th house sextiles Neptune in your 12th house of Pisces. So I believe that this brings out like your psychic ability. Okay, when it comes to, I don't know, what the public wants, or what a higher up wants, or what as far as your career goes, what people want to hear, you know. It's you're just very in tune with what the public is asking for, or something, in a way, or whatever your job requires. Okay, 12th house, and always, you've had Neptune here for a long time, so it really does help to enhance your psychic abilities. Now, I think that's what's going on here. Okay, so